We've really grossly underestimated what needs to be done to mitigate the flooding that is going to occur in the future. I'm Edward Struzik. I'm the author of Swamplands, which looks at the future of flooding in North America, which is going to get a lot worse before it gets any better. One of the biggest things that we've done was that we built cities and farms and towns on top of former lakes and bogs and fens. The natural tools that help us deal with floods aren't there to absorb whatever excessive moisture that there is. But we're getting, because of climate change, a lot of different weather patterns, these atmospheric rivers that come in from the Pacific. Think of it as kind of like the Amazon River up in the air, and eventually it drops some of that moisture. That's what we saw happening in BC. And the other thing that we're seeing is that this weakening of the jet stream, which is a weather maker. In general, floods usually follow wildfire. And the reason being is that you remove so many mature trees that suck up so much moisture. They're not there anymore. And so instead of absorbing all that moisture, it slides down the mountain or a hillside and goes into a river. So you hear about the BC floods being a 1 in 500 year event, the Calgary flood being a 1 in 100 year event. And basically that's crap, because what happens in the past really it's a completely different landscape back then. Basically, we're hooped for a while. And we've really got to appreciate the fact that we're not as smart as we think we are. Engineers need to be talking more to meteorologists and climate change scientists